I ain't gonna be here too long. What I believe, what's going on around the world, it's all a setup. I'm not gonna be here too long. I'm just trying to express my thoughts. Nobody, and I don't hear nobody talk about the kids and nothing like that because a lot of them are disappearing and nobody even saying that. Everybody's worried about celebrity music and everybody, I'm gonna be coming on from time to time. This is King Me, and I'm here to be speaking on some real good stuff. So I'm a little nonchalant because I really feel that we all can make a difference, but ain't nobody trying to come together and make no difference. I hear that Black Lives stuff matter, and then next day somebody's killing somebody, same color, ain't nobody. Everybody's out for themselves. I don't want to get on here and lie to y'all and say this and that, and we all together and all that, man. Everybody out for themselves. It's not one family member I can call right now and say, "Hey, I need some help." And you see what's going on around the world as far as this quarantine stuff, man. That was all a setup and a plan. That was all population control. So I'm here just to let everybody know that if we don't start coming together, and I mean like coming together, we're gonna fall. And everybody's saying, "Well, we already failed," but I'm talking about really fall. And all this preaching, this black lie. I'm tired of it. We gonna have to start showing and doing. All that marching and talking, man, that ain't. I'm gonna start coming on once a week, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Just start give it out to me, King Me. I don't, if you like it, you like it. You don't, you don't. Just trying to survive. I mean, you know. I'm not here to judge nobody. I'm not here to, because everybody I hear people get on the blog. They want to get on everybody's celebrity. They want to get on. They want to get on. What's not really important. I'm just gonna be frank. It's not even important. Not talking about the kids that's being, kidnapped, or the sacrifices that people are making to build this world. I don't hear about that. You guys gonna fall into the quicksand, man, and in a rabbit hole, and then maybe they will tell you the real, but might tell you the real. You see what they're doing about the schools. Then when you come to school, your kids getting sick by the COVID virus, and then just give me the truth. I'm giving you the stuff that they don't want you to hear. Subscribe to the channel, King Me. We'll get some stuff going. Because every time you're going to talk to me, I'm going to give you the real. I'm not going to lie and give you a bunch of bull. I'm going to give you the real. I'm going to give you the real, like the prison systems, People are dying, which they already been doing that, but they don't give you that in the news. Kids and some of these sisters that's been kidnapped, and the kids is getting kidnapped. I keep bringing that up because I'm really surprised that the news is not bringing that up because they don't want you to hear about it. We got to get better. We really do. We got to get better. And the more and more we preach and the more and more we talk about, well, we need to do this and do that, and then we're not showing no progress. That's why everybody is, walking over the situation of what's really going on around us. Took me a long time to figure out, but education is it's a lot better than financials. I mean, the more education you have, the more financial you will have, but they don't want to teach. We need to get more teachers. We need to get more doctors. It all comes in and working together. But, and that comes where the helping hand, you don't see that too much. It's funny, we could talk about all the stuff that goes on that's terrible. Well, we don't have really nothing else good to talk about. Surrounding ourselves with the capacity of other stupidity. That's what I do. I'm very low key. I like to be low key because you start being around others and they bring your problems to you. Then you got to hear their problems, and you got to hear they. And then the key word for this is agenda because everybody got agenda. That's what I'm getting to. Family members, best friends, relationships. Everybody got an agenda. But that's another story. It's Kimi. Just here to keep it real. I'm coming Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I'm going to be coming up here and speaking about what I feel, about what's right, and what's really going on around the world that, as far as like the world, but the homelessness and that stuff, that the murders that they just scribbling underneath the rug that a lot of people ain't hearing about, prostitution and all that stuff that's there. The news is half of it's fake. So whatever you get from everybody else's, it's up to you to knowledge your brain to think about, okay, is that real or not? They control the weather, they control the medicine, the entertainment, the social media thing I'm on, because social media watered down humans anyway. And if you do not know anything about robots or know how to build them, then next 20 years from now, you would not be working anyway. Robots or artificial intelligence is coming out. So guys don't know anything about no technology or how to fix robots or how to even communicate with anything. That's what's taking over. But that's another thing they're not putting in the news. They don't want you to know nothing about that. They don't want you to know about that. They want you to know about which celebrities is getting, divorced. Just keeping it real. It's really sad to where we're going, It's like you build up something and then you just, as you can see, it's just crumbling down, and that comes with destruction of our environment. Brothers is dying younger. I know when I was growing, it was like, they were dying like 15, 16. Now they getting younger and younger, 12, 13. I mean, brothers, ain't no complex of murders no more. Somebody outside or whatever, it could be a bunch of kids outside. They got to get him. They ain't, them drugs took over, so they ain't thinking. They don't care. Gotta watch your surroundings. Ain't nobody gonna tell you when they got problems with nobody. You be standing right there with somebody having a conversation with them, and next thing you know, you getting your head blown off just as well as with them. The streets is ugly. Ain't no friends in the streets. Everybody out for themselves. It's like what I told you. You get in them streets, everybody out for themselves too. They trying to get home just as well as you are. So if somebody come up on them like, hey man, such and such, and they got a gun in their head. Oh, I know he stay on such and such block, because they gonna tell on you, they gonna give it up. They trying to go home. And it's the same person that you so-called supposed to be your friend. Ain't no friends. It's ugly. It's ugly. This is Kami. I'm going to get back to y'all, man. This is Kami. Make sure you tune in Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for the channel. Tell some realistic stuff. Stuff that, put some, I know you gotta learn something once a day. If you want to come to my channel, you're going to learn something once a day. You're going to get, I'm going to put something into you, because a lot of the OGs and a lot of the brothers, the older brothers and all that, man, they all, shit, if they ain't on drugs and fucked up, man, they dead or locked up. I'm just giving advice. You take it, you can leave it. I don't do all the you can leave some comments and I'm not responding to any comments unless they make sense. Unless somebody's like giving me a little feedback where I'm thinking and we going back and forth, but just on some bullshit, I'm not listening. I ain't even gonna listen to you. You guys better start putting yourself together and start praying more, knowing yourself. That's what you need to do. You gotta know yourself. Everybody get around everybody else, and everybody, man, you gotta know yourself. King.